Hi guys, welcome to Authentic Drummer. Thanks for watching. Today I'm going to take you back to basics. I thought I'd just take a second to talk about stick, grip, and some three basic rudiments. Those of you that haven't done this before, welcome. Those of you that have done a lot of stuff on rudiments and grip and stuff, and you already sort of know what you're doing, thanks for watching anyway. You might get something out of it, you never know. All right, first of all, grip. I want to talk to you a little bit about this. I'm using a Vic stick here. For me, I like to think of the stick being split up into the thirds, like so. And what you would do then is you would grip the stick about the first third, using the thumb and the first finger. For me anyway, this is what I do. There are lots of variations on this. Some people will, Dave Weckl for one likes to hold his stick from back there, and who's to blame him? He's pretty onto it. So that's another option. I'm still comfortable using the stick in that grip there. Now we just wrap the fingers around it like that for me. Okay, so as you can see there. The reason why I'm not getting too particular about where the stick is sitting at this point, and I was taught to run it down my arm in this fashion. The reason why I'm not doing that is because for me, the grip on the stick actually changes depending on where you are on the drum kit. So if someone says to you, you can only use the one grip, it's kind of a little bit hard because, I can have that grip there and that will work very well for this position, say I'm playing a hi-hat or something like that. But as I go around the drums, it's impossible to kind of stay in that way. Yeah. So your hand starts to change depending on where you are. So you're in that now on the floor tom, I've got my thumb facing upwards. Facing the ceiling compared to where I was before. So if I'm moving between the snare and the floor tom, I'm often doing this action. Likewise, if we're on the ride cymbal, for instance, thumb might be facing the ceiling like that. If I go to the bell, I'm up here like this. And so you can see that I've got that sort of action going on there. So it's shifting between here and here. So your actual technique does change depending on where you are on the kit. There's no doubt about it. So I've started to just believe, you get your balance point right, and then you just throw your fingers around and that's your grip, okay? So the reason why, as I said before, the balance point, the reason why I'm a third of the way up the stick here is because that's the balance point of the stick. So if I come to the drum now and I actually hold it out of position, so I'm gonna hold it here, the stick falls back like so. Doesn't wanna go back to the drum. If I hold it too far back here, it kind of just dies into the drum. You get a little bit of rebound, but not much. If I hold it at the right spot, even if I just hold it with two fingers, you get this. Okay? That there is basically telling me that balance point, that's the balance point of that stick there. Okay? That's obviously going to work with me, not against me, compared to holding it back here and back there and stuff. So that's a good place to start holding your sticks. And that'll give you the chance to be able to rebound properly, okay? I'm primarily a match grip player, so you would just do the same thing with the left hand, and then you've got these two grips like this. I often play with the hands in this fashion, and then sometimes I actually turn the hands up and use my fingers facing the ceiling like that, so it's a slightly smaller thing. If you're holding the stick correctly, and you put your hands down to the drum, this is the natural position of the arms, you'll actually find that gives you the triangle, the natural triangle. If you're trying to hold them in a funny way, you go to the drum, you'll be facing forward. So anyone that holds, I've seen this with a lot of students as well, that's not the most unnatural thing that I can think of. I'm actually holding my muscles there to keep my arms there. Whereas this, I'm actually just where the arms naturally fall, all right? So this is the natural playing position, all right? And from there, you're in a great place to start playing, all right? And then from there, basically what I want to show you now is just three separate rudiments: single stroke, double stroke, paradiddle, all right? Single stroke, the most basic of all our rudiments. Right, left, or left, right, depending on which hand you want to start on. Very, very useful rudiment, and very, very like a real foundation for everything that you do, the single stroke, okay? Really good one to practice. That leads into the double stroke roll, two per hand. Another good one, it stems from the single stroke in terms of the technique, and you can see that I was using my fingers there with the thumbs facing the ceiling. I'm going to do the paradiddle now. Now the paradiddle I practice a different way. I have an accent at the start of each group of 4, so you end up with this. This is right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Okay, so it's up to you. You see some people play with the traditional grip. It's also always about finding the balance on the stick with the traditional grip. I do play traditional sometimes. I do for brushless and just depending on how I'm feeling. If I was you to start with, and this is advice I've been given, just pick one grip, stick with it, learn that, and then if you want to start looking at it down the track, you can have a bit of a go at some of the other grips. So yeah, look, anyway, all that information that I've sort of given you is on a PDF. It's attached to this lesson. So if you can't remember what a paradiddle is, it's all written there for you and it's all free. Take it with you. Thank you very, very much for watching, and we'll see you very soon.